So as you all know by now, Hex did reopen at Alton Towers on the 11th of October this year. And I did post a vlog a week ago where I did go on and ride Hex for the first time in over 2 years it's been shut now. And I did give a little review towards the end, but I didn't go that much in depth. But I am in this video right here. So if you do go on to enjoy this review, please make sure you like, subscribe and ring that bell, because damn, we got 10 subscribers in the past day yesterday. So it would help a lot if you're new and you subscribe. And thank you. So, Hex, the Legend of the Towers. What do I think of it? So to start off, we are starting with the queue line on new changes that has happened with the reopening of the ride. This was mainly about a few months ago before the ride actually reopened, as they did install a fast track queue, a main queue, and ride access pass queue. But it's the signs to go through it, not the actual queue that they've built, like the signs above your head. They built them in, so, but it is quite scenic because it does go through a bit of the storyline in the queue line, because there is some boards talking about the old oak tree. There are also some lovely bushes and very nice coloured leaves around, which makes Hex very preppy. Very mindful, very demure. Get out! Moving on from the actual queue line outside is to the queue line, which is in the inside of the big building, which is right there. See how much aura from that, just getting it on the beat as well. They've added loads of new lighting in there, and it looks very atmospheric and very cool. And there's also like this little pre-show where this man is absolutely pooing himself from looking at the building. Moving on from that beautiful looking queue line where it's very atmospheric, you move into the pre-show room, and once again it's got good lighting, new sound effects, and there's that kind of like new effect in the curtains where wind just blows out, and it's quite creepy to be fair. I got very scared when that happened. And then there's also this generator thing that sparkles up, and it looks very, very good. So the very new good effects in the pre-show room, highly rated. I do like it a lot, that pre-show room. I think it's very good, and it is a great addition to what they've done to Hex. If you've never seen the generator sparkle, here you go. And moving on from the pre-show room, you do go down this very spooky and very cool at the same time with lighting effects. It's kind of like cavey kind of corridor just before you do go into the vault, and it's just so beautiful. Like, just look at that. And just before you do go into the vault, you've got this last looking light effect on what seems to be the Hex logo, or like something to do with the towers, because it looks like the dog's standing outside. And now the bit everyone's waiting for, probably no one, where you go inside the vault to ride Hex, the Legend of the Towers. And if you've never ridden it, here's the POV that I'm going to talk about right now. So, the actual ride experience, well, yeah, it's definitely changed. It's such a weird kind of ride, because if you don't know, the actual room spins, but ever since getting back on it, it feels like you spin. I don't know why, but it made my belly go, and it just made me feel like I'm going to faint. Because it was just dead weird, making like I don't even know if it was G-forces, but it was just making my face go all slooshy. And the overall scenery, how it matches with the storyline, is really, really good. It's really good, it's really good effect, everything. And yeah, they've just done a really, really good upgrade in Hex, in the scenery, and like just going through everything. It's extremely good. And all the sound effects, the lighting effects are really incredible. Just pretty much everything about Hex. I really like the upgrade in the vault, because I'm not coming to the end of my review just yet. But the overall room just feels a lot more smaller. I don't know if it's because I've not ridden it in like over 2 years, but I used to think the room was really big, and now it just feels like a claustrophobic, help, aspiring ride. But the overall ride experience, I do give a 10 out of 10. It was extremely good. There's lots of new stuff in there, new line effects, new sound effects. It was an extremely weird, illusionist, kind of fainty ride for me. but I did enjoy it. And I think every time I go to Towers now, I'm gonna have to get a ride on Hex, because I just loved it. Can't lie, top 10 at least at Alton Towers. Best flat ride and the best Vekoma Madhouse in the world. So, to my conclusion, do I think that Hex is an upgrade from its original version? Do I or do I not? The final answer is yes, definitely is a really, really good upgrade. Everything that I went through in that pre-show, and the pre-show, it was just really good. The ride experience, going through that corridor, seeing the bookshelves that they teased, everything was just extremely, extremely good. And I thought it was just a great experience, and I can't lie, I've got to go on it every time I go to Towers now, because I've been on it twice ever since I went with that vlog, since my first time. It's just a perfect ride, and because it's just so historic, it kind of gives me the shingles, so it scares me a bit. But I like how it's historic, like old architecture of the old oak tree. And if you've never been on Hex and you're thinking of going on it, and you're going soon to Alton Towers, definitely go on it. It is a really good upgrade. Honestly, it was just incredible when I went on it. When I went with my mates in the vlog, I don't think they liked it as much because they all thought it was crap and it was a waste of time of the day at Alton Towers. But I don't think that. I think it was one of the best rides we went on when we were there. It was just like, because, I don't know, because like all the lighting effects, sound effects, the storyline is really good for it as well. I really like the storyline. And very soon, I am going to where the chained oak tree is, because it is based off a real story. So I'll be going there very soon. I know I will be vlogging it, because it's where the old oak tree lived. And the 15th Earl of Shrewsbury is. So, better stick around for that thing. And if you did go on to enjoy this review, please make sure you, if you are new, subscribe and like and ring that bell. And I'll see you in the next one, which I'm not really sure when. But bye-bye for now.